Hey guys, welcome back to my Blank's channel. Today we're gonna use this blush. And what it looks like. It looks like this because my younger sister, but it's actually a good color. So as you guys know, I'm gonna make yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna put on this eye. The fuck? I think these are fuck. I'm gonna put some foundation on there. See if that makes sense. Okay, just don't notice that right. So much. Okay, let's tell scary stories. So, not my story time. It was 2015, and this girl named Kalia was playing outside in her backyard. Little did she know, she was getting watched by a creepy man that was a psycho killer. Well, we don't know that yet, but rumors that he's a psycho killer. She was not scared of him. She was like saying to her friends, he's fake. I can't believe you guys think he's real. But little does Katie know. Kalia know. She's getting watched by the killer. She doesn't know. One night when she's in bed, she was hearing noises, and the noises were saying, Kalia, I'm on the first step, don't leave, don't get out of bed, I'm on the first step. Then she tells her mom about it in the morning, and her mom shrugs it off, but little does she know, little does her mom know, that her daughter was hearing things with the psycho killer, John Wayne Gacy. And the next night, Kalia heard, Kalia, I am on the fourth step. And then she shrugs it off, tries to go back to sleep, but she hears the voice again, saying, Kalia, I'm on the top step, louder and closer to her room. And then her mom and dad found her on the ground of the bottom steps. And apparently they think that she was going down to get some water in the middle of the night and fell down and broke her neck. They're at the funeral, and her mom said she always loved her dolls, and now they'll be staying with her. Next story. Once there was this old lady that used to haunt people. And she killed 30 people in the past year. Now, no one knew her, but they just been noticing their loved ones have been missing for days. And they don't know that there's a killer that's been killing their loved ones. Now, she put on death row. And she soon died on death row. Third story. There's this little boy, two little boys that were just playing with this dead body, and then they poked and played with the dead body, and then they heard footsteps, so they got in the coffin with the body and closed it. And then little did they know, they were being took to the grave, to the funeral. And their mom noticed that they were missing and asked everyone if they saw the little boys. They said no, and then the person that was holding the coffin finally announced that the casket was heavier than usual. Then they opened the coffin and they saw the two little boys. They found the two little boys, but the guy had their hands tightly wrapped around their neck, their throat, and they got choked to death. Next story. This is the last story, by the way. And there was this old man that kept hearing kids, even though he was in the middle of the forest. He lived in the middle of the forest. He kept hearing kids playing. And then he went outside, saw a ball, just broke inside, and he thought it might have been his neighbor, but his neighbor was dead in his house. And he did have kids, but they died, and they passed away 5 years ago. Ever since that day, the guy could turn kids, assuming that it was his neighbor's kids. You know, his neighbor's kids died a long time ago. He still thought it was his neighbor's kids. So he woke up his neighbor, which he thought was alive. Actually, sadly dead. Fortunately, he drowned out, and he screamed in horror because his neighbor's kids were standing in front of in the window, staring at him with a twisted, angry face. But their eyes blacked out with no skin. And he screamed in horror. Within the next month, he moved to the town. Goodbye, fans.